describe just your reaction to walking into the facilities here?
It was awesome. I walked into a breakfast station and make your own omelet, so it was great. Just to have all the things that you need or could possibly need in one space is great.
Did you not have any of that in the last couple of stops?
I haven't had that yet. Yeah.
Anything else? I mean, obviously, omelet breakfast station is nice, but just in terms of like the courts, other facilities, you haven't had too much time to explore here. But anything else that maybe stuck out that was different?
I mean, just having a space that's dedicated to you year round, and that's incredible. In season, off season. So if you want to get work in, you always have a place to do that. Whether it's weight room, whether it's on the court, rehab, the doctors, everything. Physical therapy is all in one site, and so it's really easy. You have no excuses.
DiJonai, explain for us what the seatbelt, like what does that mean, that like the time of the game, what that like, how that's like your thing, and like what fans can expect when that happens.
Well, I actually haven't done it yet this season, but it's just basically, you know, when you're in your seatbelt, you're strapped in, you can't go nowhere. So that's the meaning behind it. Is when I do it, that means I'm locking you up. You're not going nowhere. So it'll come soon, hopefully.
DiJonai, you have a familiarity with a lot of players on this team, but also played against the Lynx twice in the playoffs back-to-back years.
Yeah.
Cheryl mentioned really becoming a true fan of yours during last series, especially in Game 5.
Yeah.
A game that didn't go your team's way, but just what do you remember about that game and the level of competitiveness that you had against the Lynx in that series?
I mean, if you go back to even just last year, the first time we played the Lynx and when I was in Connecticut, I think it was when BC hit that game winner, like a deep three or something like that. So we've always had really competitive battles. Any team I've been on against the Lynx. And that's something that it's always been so hard to guard them because you can't just take away one or two people because they will swing the ball and find an open person. So, that Game 5, obviously there was a lot on the line, and second half, it kind of seemed like we rolled over a little bit, but, you know, that's never in my DNA. I'm always going to compete till the end, and I think that's what stuck out to her. It's just the fight that I had, and, I mean, it's not even something that I really, think about because that's just how I play, regardless if it's a Game 5 or if it's Game 1 of the season. So I was, obviously delighted that she loved that about me, but that's just me, honestly.
She was talking here a little bit about just your ability to cross-match and just the versatility you bring on defense. You saw it a little bit. I know that Courtney was talking some about the Seattle game, about how you were able to switch on to Sky, right?
Yeah.
She can't really play the bully ball with you.
Yeah.
What is it just about you that allows you to be so versatile on defense, you think, and how do you see that fitting in here?
I would say my speed and my strength and just the IQ. I, like Courtney said, am able to get up and guard point guards because I am long and I play with my hands and I'm quick. So able to get through screens and pick up the ball full court. And then as far as guarding a 3 or maybe a 4 getting rolled down, I think my strength and my size allows me to be able to battle in there until I am able to get bumped out. And just my ability to rebound or keep people off the glass, whether that's me not getting it, but them not getting it as well. I think those are some of the things. And then I'm grateful. I'm excited to be able to alleviate some of the defensive assignments that K-Mac has been having to guard. I know it takes a lot from her on the offensive end, so to be able to just be that person that's blowing up screens, that's guarding the best perimeter player on the other team, I think it'll bring a lot of different things that you'll see on the offensive end for our team because we'll be more fresh and we'll have just a little bit more bounce, a little bit more step to us.
How do you feel like?
Oops, sorry.
Oh, okay. Sorry. If you don't mind me asking, just how long have the conversations been ongoing with the Lynx here for you?
Oh, that is between Aaron Kane and the Minnesota Lynx.
Cheryl, when did you first kind of get an inkling that something might be going on?
Whatever day I got traded. I don't know what day it was. Sunday?
Sunday, yeah.
When you heard the news at first, what was your reaction?
I was excited. I mean, like I said, I'm a winner, and this is a winning organization. So to be able to come in here and also this late in the season for a team that's already number one, to feel like there's something that you can bring to even boost where they already are with a 5-6 game cushion, it's definitely a good feeling just to know that it is recognized from people who are at the top. So it felt good. Obviously, I miss my teammates in Dallas. I grew a great sisterhood with them. But at the end of the day, it's about basketball. It's about winning, and that's what I'm here to do.
DiJonai, how do you feel like things are clicking so far with especially the defensive concepts, the shell help? Is it kind of like a fun puzzle for you to step into? And how is it like adjusting to what's being asked?
It's been fun, yeah. I've talked about this a little bit, but just the way that everyone's on a string and you can really, really play all out on the ball or in whatever coverage that you're in, because you know that the people behind you are going to be there in case you do get clipped or in case you do slip up on an assignment. So I love that. It gives me a lot of confidence playing on the ball, and I can really be locked in on it. I trust the communication behind me. I trust the rotation behind me. And then on the other side, I trust that if I go help somebody, they're going to have my back too. So it's really easy, honestly. It's been seamless. It's just about kind of philosophies and what Coach Reeves, what she's trying to, like, in Dallas, we influence middle. Now, okay, so we're influencing baseline. So it's just different things like that, like conceptually. But as far as just not thinking on the court, it's been great. I know if I go, they're coming next.
On the offensive end, just what excites you most about kind of schemes there?
Just the movement. Everybody's looking. Everybody plays with their head up, whether that's in transition or whether that's coming off of a ball screen. Everybody's heads up. Everybody's cutting, moving, screening. Nobody's just standing around watching whoever's in the actual action. So for me, as someone who is an off-ball cutter, screener, slipper, I like to get out and run in transition. This is ideal for me. Like I said, I played with Courtney and T before, and I know that they like to push it ahead. And every time I see them have the ball, you're going to see those first 3 steps, I'm going to be out. So I'm excited for that.
I'm glad you asked me too. I know that T was just here talking to us and said that she heard the news from Courtney and I think sent you the sideways eye emoji. What was your response?
I told her, I said, I'll see you. I think she texted me. I was like, I'll see you tonight. So they were supposed to come get me from the airport. But my flight ended up getting pushed back a little bit, so they didn't. But I told her, I was like, I'll see you tonight.
On the transition offense thing,
Yeah.
the Lynx have been top 2 in that area
Right.
all season. You finished at top 3 in fast break points per game last year. Just what is it about your game that can make something that they've already done great at this year, but like even better and take that to the next level?
I mean, we all know I'm at the rim. So I think the identity of a lot of the people on this team is more of a spacer, more of a shooter. So to have me, who I'm running to get to the rim, and maybe they're running to get to the 3-point line. So I think that I can suck in the defense by rim running and allow those sprays to be even easier, just drawing a lot of people, because, when you see somebody coming at you fast, full speed towards the rim, you're going to naturally just get sucked in, even if it is a K-Mac out there, because you're thinking rim. So I think just that dynamic of having lethal shooters and me who's running hard to the rim and can finish is going to be really tough for people to stop. And it's not that they didn't have that already, but for me, that's my identity, is to get out, get to the rim, and suck in as much defense as I can, and then we can figure it out from there.
Can you drift ahead and maybe think about, first answer you talked about this facility and in the off season. Can you drift ahead and hope maybe this is a long-term home?
Hey, you never know. Obviously, a lot of us are going to be free agents in the coming months, so it's all up in the air. But I'm happy where I am, and I'm excited for whatever is to come.
What was it like hanging out with Courtney and T when you guys were in Connecticut?
Oh my gosh. I mean, y'all don't see the half, but it's great. And I've loved that we've continued to have this close relationship, even on different teams. Courtney and I, we actually met in AU in 2022, whatever the first season it was. And then that year she came back to Connecticut. So T was already there, and we've just continued to blossom this relationship since then. And I told them I'm the femme bud with my pink hair. It's not their same color, but yeah, we're locked in for sure. It's been great.
They need to switch the rose gold.
I think they need a little blonde in there or something, right?
Really quick, you talked to us about just kind of your first reaction, but with practice today, what did they have you doing today? Just kind of take us through that, what that was like.
We did a lot. We got up and down. We went through, Washington stuff. We went through our stuff, and I think they're just trying to get me familiar with play calls. Try to pick things up on the fly, but also it's easy to do things against nobody. So trying to do it live, I think, has really helped me, because you can really see the reads and see what we're looking for out of things, as opposed to just dummy offense where it's like, okay, you're going to pass here, then pass here. Like, yeah, I could do that. Anybody can do that. So we did a lot of up and down, a lot of contained 5-on-5 in the half court too. So it was great for me. I was able to walk through some more stuff after practice and just make sure that I'm comfortable with at least, 5 to 10 calls for tomorrow's game.
What is it, I guess, Cheryl mentioned that you guys are still kind of getting to know each other, but what have your impressions of Cheryl been so far?
She's been cool, You never really know coming into a program with an established coach, an established, team. But she's great. She's fun. She's lighthearted, but she's also focused, and she's going to keep us disciplined and held accountable for our actions on and off the court. And I love that. I don't, want anybody who's going to just allow me to be mediocre. But also I love the lightheartedness because I am a very down to earth, and I like to have fun and play free. And I think when you're having fun, that's when it's the best on the court. So I've loved that kind of dynamic and the balance that she has. And, just seeing the interactions that she has with other people too, it makes me more comfortable just knowing I could be myself because I am a little out there sometimes, but I'm reeling it in.
Cheryl was just talking about, and I hate to ask about it, but she made a point to mention just this recent trend of fans throwing items on the court. Do you have any just reaction or comment to that? Because she kind of expressed very strongly that she found it very offensive.
We'll skip to the next question.
That's fine. Yeah.
Did you overlap with Lan at all at Stanford?
Yeah, we played together for 3 years.
Oh, cool.
She's a year older, well, technically a year older than me, but I did a 5th year. So yeah, we did my freshman through my junior year. We were super close at Stanford, actually. Really great friends, and we've always kept a close relationship too.
I mean, you mentioned, you know that if you get beat on the outside, that someone's going to be behind you.
Right.
It's a little weird having Lan back behind you then.
No,
guarding the rim?
not weird at all. I know she's coming to block that shot. She's always been great at that since college. She's been a great shot blocker. I think it's a really underrated thing of her game because she's not super tall. She's not super, stocky, but she finds a way to get her hands on the balls, whether that's, just deflections on post entries or whether that is blocked at the rim.
Are you surprised she's getting her master's degree?
I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, like literally now.
Wow. I'm not surprised, but I didn't know that.
Thank you, Nate.
She's got it.